Hello, this is a quick how-to on our end of course practice test portfolio assignment. You will start with the lesson intro page, which should look like this, just below the video that you are currently watching. And there's a link to the practice tests here. Once you click on the link, it takes you here. You will go to practice tests. And the login screen looks something like this. You do not need to put anything in here. You're just going to continue as guest. And you're doing a guest session, so you don't need a code. Now for your grade, you can pick any high school grade, and it's going to get you the test that you need. So I'm going to pick 11th grade, but really 9 through 12 will work. Now you want to follow the green buttons most of the time through this process. So we want Ohio State Tests, which is the top. And then we're going to scroll down to American Government. Now, if you have other tests you are taking this spring, this is where you can get to any of those practice tests as well. If you're retaking language arts, algebra, or if you have another test that you're taking, there's practice tests for all of them. Okay, so we want to scroll down to social studies and American Government. Now, there are lots of buttons here you can push. The one you need for the assignment is this one right here, the practice test itself. That one gives you a results screen at the end that shows you your actual results that you can take screenshots of. You can also do these released question groups as well if you just want more practice or to see more questions as you're getting ready for the state test. But that you won't need to do that for the assignment itself. So we'll click Start Practice Test. This is just your general settings. You do have lots of tools like highlighters, strike through, the clock is on. It's just kind of showing you what tools you have available. Okay. So we're just going to click select. Now you can do text to speech. And when you're taking the actual test itself, all of you will have text to speech enabled across the state of Ohio. Everybody gets it. So if you like to listen to somebody read the questions to you, you can do that. And that's where you would do your sound check and everything. If you're not doing that, you would just click this skip button, okay? But you can adjust the volume, the pitch, and the voice itself that you would hear. Highly encourage you to use this the day of testing. All right, test settings. I'm going to scroll past this. I mean, this is just some basic rules. If you've taken these tests before, you have seen this. So then we click Begin Test Now. Okay, now what you're going to do is answer these questions. Now I'm going to click to the end. All right, so at the end, if you haven't answered a question, they'll have this triangle. So it means you can go back to that question to answer it. So you shouldn't have any of these showing on your end when you get to the end. I just wanted to kind of show you, here as we get to this. We're going to hit Submit Test. Now this is going to be the screen. You're going to hit Yes. This is going to be the screen that you're going to take screenshots of. Okay, and you're going to have to take probably several screenshots to get all of the results in because it scrolls down quite a ways. Okay, now clearly I was just clicking, so I missed a lot of these. I don't want to see any of this though in your results. This means you skipped the questions and you will not get credit if you don't do the questions on this test. Okay, if you miss some, that is okay. This is practice. We're not grading you on your overall score, but you should try your best and kind of see which ones you get correct and which ones you miss. So once you take screenshots of all these, take screenshots of the first chunk, scroll down, take another screenshot, scroll down, take another screenshot. You'll save all those to your computer, and that's what you'll turn into the Dropbox. Okay, and then you will have these 2 reflection questions you're going to answer at the end as well. What topics did you struggle with the most? And then what's your method of study for the end of course exam? If you do the practice test, turn in the screenshots, and answer both of those questions with a sentence or 2, you should be good to go. If you have any questions about this, please let me know.